Make empowered choices by understanding your employee benefits better. Your success is our business. Employee Matters is sponsored by Momentum Corporate. Here for your journey to success.
As many businesses struggle to bounce back from the economic effects of the pandemic, salary increases are dime a dozen. And as many households become desperate to keep up with monthly expenses, breadwinners are under increased pressure to provide for their extended families. This financial vulnerability has seen a rise in umbrella retirement funds receiving requests from employers to allow their employees to artificially resign in order to get access to their retirement savings. But what does an artificial resignation entail? Shamir Chotia, Senior Consultant at Momentum Corporate Advice and Administration, weighs in. Welcome, Shamir. Thank you very much for your time. We're going to talk to you about this phenomenon called artificial resignation. What is it?
So basically what it is, it's an employer and an employee working together to allow an employee to resign from employment to get quick access to their retirement savings. Once the benefit is paid out to the member due to the resignation, then the employee comes back to the employer, starts work again as if a new employee, goes back onto the fund from the new date of employment, and so the cycle continues.
So why are we seeing more and more of this nowadays?
I think that's just a consequence of where we are financially as a country as a whole. I mean, the economy is not doing well. Obviously, the impact of COVID-19 on the economy, recently the riots as well, have put businesses and households in quite dire financial straits. So members are looking towards what's the quickest way I can get access to benefits that I already have. And unfortunately, this is one of the ones that tend to pick up traction during these types of times.
It doesn't sound legal to me. It doesn't sound legit. Therefore, it will have some implications.
It's definitely not legal. So SARS very hot on the heels in terms of watching out for these types of trends. There's three types of consequences. So we look at it from a broader fund level. The entire fund membership could be impacted by one employer doing this type of artificial resignation. And the consequence is that the South African Revenue Service could then take away the fund's tax status, which means the appeal of a retirement fund is now lost because retirement fund contributions are no longer tax deductible. Investment returns now all of a sudden becomes taxable. The second level could be that it doesn't get taken up on a fund level. It happens then specifically to that employer's scheme. So that scheme's tax status becomes impacted.
So the responsibilities of the employer in such cases, what are those?
Protecting your tax status of a scheme for me would be first and foremost. So I would put it on a fiduciary level of an employee to say protect the interests of your members. Don't engage in these types of discussions. Use legislation and the rules of the fund as your guiding principles when dealing with these types of requests.
It is tough times. I mean, everybody's battling financially. So what are legitimate sources that are available to employees who are desperate?
I think employers can play a big role in trying to get members and employees into financial education programs. Those types of small steps and learnings can help individuals budget better, prioritize expenses better, and give them a bit more of interesting financial techniques which can be used in times like this. Obviously, circumstances differ from household to household, but it provides the platform to long-term sustainability.
Thank you, Shamir, for your time. Well, there you have it. We all know times are tough and desperate, but don't make a decision that will cost you your future.
Make empowered choices by understanding your employee benefits better. Your success is our business. Employee Matters is sponsored by Momentum Corporate. Here for your journey to success.